long has it been since I've done a wear test? I feel like it's been 100 years. I stumbled upon, I don't want to give it away. I'm going to post what it is tonight. Okay. So I'm going to set a little reminder. Click that so you get reminded when I post. But then I wanted to compare it to something that I loved previously. So that's what I have. I have something that's new and something that's old. I'm so excited. But you'll see what it is tonight. But tomorrow, which is what I'm doing right now, tomorrow I'll post the wear test results. So I thought we'd just finish up the look. We'll do some eye makeup, which I'm gonna go right in. I'm gonna grab I haven't used this in a while. This is the eye paint. What are they called? They're called, yeah, Fluid Eye Paint, and the shade is Capulets from About Face. I'm gonna give you a little tip. Of course I am. So for me and my makeup journey, I know exactly how long it takes this to dry, and I knew I had time to reach over and grab the brush. And I know that this might seem, what the heck, this is so boring. I know dry times. I can feel dry times. I just know. I even know by looking at what the product comes in. That being said, if you aren't sure, work one eye at a time. Now for me, I could absolutely put this on both eyes and just go to town, because again, I know that dry time, but we don't always know that. I didn't know it for years. I didn't even know certain things had specific dry times. So if you don't know that, work one eye at a time. And don't forget, you might have missed it. We have our summer sets. You can get, this is the brush I'm using right there, the E28. It's in the crease and liner duo, 45 for the two brushes. But we have a lot of these little pairings, and I'm excited about it. It's really fun. We love summer duos, but yeah, just want to show them to you really quickly. Also, I do love to use green screen. Now that I'm a little more tan, I really, really like this color. So pretty. I'm using the side of the brush to tap it and smooth it. And then we didn't use any eyeshadow base. To be honest, I didn't see much of a difference. It's not that it was bad by any means, but I didn't see much of a difference when I used the About Face eyeshadow base. So I'm not gonna tell you all that it's needed. I'm gonna put some underneath here too. And by here, I mean there, but just a little bit. And I'm just gonna put it in the center. And then we'll take the tip of the brush, and I'll just look up and I'll just tap it this way and tap it this way. Just a nice little shadow under there. So I've really been liking a shadowing, but I'm gonna show you a really easy way to do it. So I use this, but I'm gonna show you. It's here on the back of my hand, that's it. We're gonna pick that up on the center of this brush. This is the E27. Okay, just go really close to the lash line. And then just like we would a wing, you can just do a quick little stamp. By the way, if I want a thinner line, I just use the E26, but I wanted a little bit more smudgy, and I'm not going to use too dark of a shade, but if you want to use a very dark brown or black, apply this base with this brush. Now we're going to use this shade, grab it in the center. I already did it just a little. Perfect. See how it's just kind of smudgy at the top? And all we're doing is stamping. And it's gonna pick it up the most, ooh, wrong color. It's gonna pick up the most where we applied that base. Super easy. Pick up some more. Now I'm just gonna extend this one a little bit more. Honestly, I'm not sure how this brush even stays in stock. I feel like it's so slept on. I feel like everyone really focuses on the complexion brushes, but did y'all see how easy that was? I know, I just like to smudge the top part. Let's extend this side a little bit more. So let's just kind of use this as a topper. This is so much fun. That is a lot of product, by the way. So it is pressed in there, it's not loose, but it'll pick up on the brush like that. See, it's more of a little fairy topper. So we're gonna just grab that on a fluffy brush. I don't have anything on my lid. It's not gonna go anywhere. So we can just kind of press that on the lid just for a nice little glisten. That's so pretty. I feel like there's a million ways to use this too. we'll get into that. I'll leave it on my vanity. That's so pretty. This is such a pretty simple eye. I was gonna do mascara, but these were right here calling my name. So I'm gonna use this, but I'm only gonna use the powder side because what I have on, I don't wanna change the formula in any way, and sometimes wet formulas might change it. It would be okay, but we're doing a wear test and it's just really important that I just, powder on top is best. Just trust me. But it is really beautiful on its own. Look how pretty that is. And then let's put some of the powder here. Ah! It's almost hair washing day anyways. So I went to CVS yesterday, or Walgreens. And Ben was actually the one that found these. I didn't realize that we haven't tried these. And he did. He was like, hey, you haven't tried those. So he was like, these are the only two left. Get these. So we got them naturally. Ooh, I think I want to use that one. Look how pretty these are. Ah, look how pretty. I'm very excited to try these. Heavily scented. It's that L'Oreal scent. I feel like you know what I'm talking about. Again, I don't mind scents, but I have to tell y'all. Okay, the color we're using today, we'll use the other one, but we're going to use this one. It's called Confident Pink. So let's just do one tap in. Let's look at that pickup. That's nice pickup, y'all. Oh, that is beautiful. Okay, if y'all gonna take a little stroll today to Walgreens. Oh, yes. Thank goodness Ben noticed these. I was honing in on the nail polish, so I wouldn't have even noticed them. That was just the same tap. I also want to give y'all a little tip. So what happens is that very first tap that I did over here, I'm gonna show you how to fix this. That very first tap that we did over here, it's kind of, I don't want to say there's a seal on this, but it's kind of awakening that powder. So even though I did only one tap again for this side, the powder's very awake. It's very alert. It's, you can see it's not fluffed up, but I mean, that's a really good way to put it. So I should have done a lighter tap in there. Absolutely no big deal. I do have to make sure, okay, this is the brush for this side. So we'll just take our foundation brush that has this one on there. This is fun, let me tell you. So I know that when I'm gonna do my makeup, I might have something like this happen. So I always put the foundation brushes, because I switch them, and this is the one that was on this side. So I'll put it over here to my left, and then the one that I used on this side is over here to my right, just in case. I'm very diligent. These wear tests, they mean a lot. But now it's perfectly blended. I'm actually gonna use whatever was left on the C41 here. Just to kind of do that, tap that in. Beautiful color. And again, that's a really, really, really good tip. That way, when you're in a hurry for work and you want to use something, because I get excited, I want to use it too. And just know that that first tap, it might not pick up the same amount as the next tap. So if I were to go back in, I would just lightly tap it. Very pigmented. Love this color. It's 10 out of 10. Would recommend for me. I also want to note that the blush did go on smoother on this side as opposed to this side. And that's because of what I have on. Now I did pick something else up at Walgreens. I picked up this L'Oreal liquid lipstick. What's the shade? Fairy Tale Ending, okay? It's really, really nude. I filmed a bunch of videos yesterday and I did wear it yesterday. That is so pretty. And also what you saw me just do, let me tell you, this is completely wet right now. So I just went ahead and blotted my lips together. And this time that I've taken to explain, I would not blot my lips back together because it's starting to set and that is going to mess with the formula. But if you want to kind of do that quick transfer really quickly, you are going to be okay. Dry times are so important and I just feel so repetitive, but we got to learn. So let's do this more. This is the color. It's called Renee. It's from Natasha Denona. And we're going to be able to kind of mix this in. This is gonna be pretty. but you have to trust the process. I'm actually taking an E27 and I'm just blending. This feels so comfortable. I love it. Again, I was able to wear it yesterday and it wore beautifully, beautifully, beautifully. But again, I think we need to do a story and just talk through dry times. How helpful would that be if somebody would have told me that? What do you think? Should we do a video on dry times, on whatever has a dry time? Now, I never, ever, ever touch up the makeup that we're doing a wear test on, but I do touch up the white line. I only touch it up, hang on. I only touch it up after the tutorial because it is gonna get like blush and bronzer and I want it to stay really, really vivid. And there's also nothing more humbling than a white line down your face to really show you that you are asymmetrical. It is what it is. Hang on. That is nice. Look at that. Also for Half Magic, I haven't tried this color. This is Baby Bunny. And I'm just gonna do a little bit on my inner corner. But let me smooth this out because I went, oh, that's so pretty. It's just a little whisper, just a little wispy whisper. Okay, but what I'm wanting to show you, I get so excited and then I get ahead of myself. Hang on, let's finish our inner corner. I'll finish in just a second. But what I love about it, it's insanely sparkly. Do you see this? And it gets even better as you kind of just move it around. But then watch. This is what I'm really into currently, okay? When the light isn't hitting it, see how it barely has a base there and you can still see my skin through it? That is fun. That's really, that's the style I'm into currently. So add this to your makeup cart immediately. We need to do an entire look with it, but it's so pretty. It's really, really, really pretty. So that's gonna be it for today. I think, yeah. And obviously I can't take my makeup off, so I guess I'll just go edit and get some YouTubes up. I feel like when I do wear tests, it makes me slow down a little bit, and I like that. Okay, I love y'all with all of my heart, and get ready for the post tonight, because then I reveal what we got going on here. And yeah, I can't wait. I'll see you in the comments there.